Risa Jenkins, y'all. What y'all doing? Super fish out of
Thank you guys for coming. I truly appreciate it. I don't know about you guys, but I really like small crowds. It makes it very intimate, and it really enforces that safety space for me. So thank you. Truly for being here. It's really about quality, right? We're gonna go ahead and get started, and before we go into the workbooks, you guys got workbooks on your tables. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about my story if you don't know, okay? Sir. So I was 16 years old when I encountered my first abuser, right? I was a senior in high school, and my family was going through some things. And like most black families, we really don't talk about what's really going on. We just kind of go through the motion and just say, you'll understand when you get older. These are words of my parents. You'll understand when you get older. You'll understand when you get to it. But it's like, how the hell you know I ain't get to it if you ain't asked me, if you ain't told me, right? So when my family is going through their thing, I'm going through my own thing. And I actually found comfort in a guy that was 7 years my senior. And what ended up happening was, I actually have a high school classmate here. What ended up happening was I stopped going to school, not because I dropped out, but because I wanted to rush and get done with it. So I finished all my credits. I have another high school friend here, me and Amanda. Over the summer, we would intentionally go to South Suburban just to get our credits so we could be done with school. We hated school, we thought it was stupid. Them kids are stupid. So because of that, my senior year, I was able to leave after Christmas break. I did not have to go back. I had so many credits, it was nothing left to do. So what did I do? Y'all, I found me a nigga from the city, right? Fresh out of jail. And I'm thinking, this is just it, okay? He's a drug dealer. It's nothing that I couldn't have. It's nowhere that I couldn't go. It wasn't nothing that I couldn't do. I got to the point where I was so madly in love. I'm giving this man my checks. At this point, it wasn't enough money. So I went and got another job. Now I'm giving him both my checks. He's got my car, man, he got a license. He's got a car, I just saved up for him, my father got it for me. Even to a point, I moved out the house. And you would think it's in his house, right? Nah, that nigga had no house. We was living in my car on the streets. My parents tried to get me to come home. I didn't want to listen. 16. On your own, shut up, right? Oh, this is what you do. So they decided to call the police, right? Report the car stolen. So attention could come and, hey, she need help. I took the resistant role and said, oh, you just don't want me to love, I hate you, take the car. And they did, they totally took the car. And like an idiot, I stayed, I definitely stayed in 24 hours in a cell with them. They reported the car stolen. I still was with this man. The only reason I left is because our last fight, was pretty much a round of Russian roulette. Everybody know what Russian roulette is, right?
Yeah, come on.
Scary ass game. But I played it. I survived. But I realized this nigga is crazy. It's time to go. I ran barefoot from Cicero and Jackson on the west side all the way to where we at. We were on Lawler, Austin. We was off of Austin, but we was off of Chicago Avenue. Austin is this way, Lawler's this way. That's more than 20 blocks in the winter time. The next day, I ended up going to the Navy. I was running away from my problems. But I didn't know I had problems. I thought I just broke up with my boyfriend and I just needed to redirect myself. I found out in the Navy that I had PTSD. It was so bad, I got kicked out of the Navy. I was fighting, I wasn't listening. I had a mental breakdown. So once I came home, my cycle just pretty much continued. Fast forwarding to my very, very last encounter, it was more so Rihanna, my daughter, that saved me.
Take your time. Yeah.
Y'all see why she's special?
Yeah.
This particular night, I had no idea that I was in an abusive relationship. I was even married at the time. My husband left me, and I had to think fast what I'm gonna do, how to save my house, I'm gonna get back and forth to work, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. What do I do? Find confidence in another man. Just because our everyday activity was not physical abuse. It was verbal. It was crazy. That ended the first day he decided to put hands on me because he didn't beat me. He tried to choke me to death. He fractured my ribs. He blacked my eyes. And while I was in the hospital, and while I'm in the police station going back and forth, first the man robbed me of all my valuables. He proceeded to set my bedroom on fire. Everything else in my house was literally completely destroyed. I didn't have anything. I just had to go. And that's the hell I did. Got me a baby girl. Fucking left. In that process of healing, it was so much going on. And I wasn't focused on myself, I was focused on my daughter. And my baby went and got therapy. I was just going through counseling. It was group counseling, very general, nothing specific. My baby specifically was getting therapy. And when she was done, she had this amazing idea. She's like, "Mom, let's make what we do bigger." She was 6. She was like, "Let's create something where we can help more women and more children that's in our exact situation. What can we do?"
Yeah.
As a 6-year-old asked me this, and I'm like, but you can't say that to a kid, right? You can't, because they're looking for you to give them answers. So I knew what I had to do. I'm like, "Okay, baby, we gotta start an organization." She was like, "Okay, you can do it, figure it out. I got you." So I did, not knowing anything at all. I enrolled in school. I got my license, not my license, Jesus. My degree, I got my degree for business management. I started Rihanna's Treasure Gifts in her name because this is my baby's journey. This is what my baby wants to do. This is how my baby wants to heal the world. And until she's 18 years old, we can take over and run this. Mommy got you, okay? That's all I got. That's how Rihanna's Treasure Gifts got started. My little bit of story.